Many men attempt to improve their conversational skills, and it takes time, money, and dedication to achieve mastery in anything. The nice thing about perfecting this talent is that you may make rapid progress and reap the benefits of your labor immediately. It's crucial to be able to communicate with anyone, particularly attractive women, and the sooner you get started, the faster your life will change for the better. The first step is to figure out how to initiate a conversation. Every conversation begins with a question, a statement, or a statement that includes a question. The most critical thing for all guys to learn is how men and women communicate. This concept is so basic, but most guys don't get it. Guys have closed interactions, but girls have open conversations. Because guys are straightforward, our talks are similarly straightforward. On the other hand, girls are rather different. Everything a girl says to another girl acts as a stepping stone to the next stage of discussion. Because they're genetically predisposed to keep a discussion going, girls can chat for hours. When chatting with girls, most guys make the mistake of forgetting that they're not with guys. Thus, they respond with closed statements, using what someone says to you as a little bridge that allows you to add to the discussion is one of the most important elements of conversation mastering. Most guys are unaware that a girl's brain is designed to release dopamine when she interacts with others. The second step in chatting to girls is to open her up. Making extensive sentences and then tacking on a question is the easiest approach to open her up. After a few words, if she doesn't start to open up, it's time to go on. The third step is to get to know her better. The girl is looking at you and listening to you if you've made it this far into the conversation, and she's not going to make any excuses to get away. You should now ask her some lighthearted questions to learn more about her. Being a master conversationalist is similar to owning a secret to the world's treasures. You've always had the key, but you've been missing it. To truly master conversation, you must first learn the fundamentals. The first thing to understand is the concept of voice. Your voice intonation, speaking rate, and volume are all crucial throughout a conversation. A girl's inherent intuitive ability to read people will form an almost instantaneous judgment about you the moment you start talking to her and words pour out of your mouth. The small alarm within her head will go off if what you have to say doesn't come out right. Any sign that you think she's out of your league is the first thing that a female looks for. Girls can read body language for tense behaviors and vulnerabilities, so she's getting a sense of you to see whether or not you're trying too hard. Talking too quietly or softly comes off as insecure when it comes to voice tonality, and it suggests that you're frightened to speak up, which implies that you don't value your own viewpoint and aren't very confident. It's funny how something as basic as speaking too softly can instantly convey a lack of confidence to the rest of the world. Another important aspect of conversation mastery is speech pace, or how quickly or slowly you speak. When men are worried, they speak significantly faster than usual. To correct this issue, you must intentionally slow your speech and maintain it at a normal rate until it becomes a habit. The finest thing you can do is speak in the deepest voice that feels natural to you. This is the voice tone that most guys have when they get up first thing in the morning. The removal of filler words from your speech is the second most important aspect of conversation competence. When chatting with girls, avoiding filler words will make your speech appear more meaningful and direct, which will help you develop sexual tension. The greatest technique to eliminate filler words is to get used to pausing. Don't be scared to utilize a pause instead of filler words when establishing good tension with a girl. It's hardly rocket science to talk to girls and become a master conversationalist. There are also easy, efficient shortcuts to mastery that you can apply. Keep the conversation focused on the female. In most circumstances, keeping the conversation flowing is as simple as focusing on the girl. She will begin to sense a closer connection with you while she is talking about herself. The second tip is to keep the conversation emotional. They're around 95% emotions and 5% rationality. If you're not aiming to heighten the desire between you and the female, talk about the weather and such topics. However, to increase appeal, get her to chat about topics that she is passionate about. Your life will change in ways you could have never imagined as you progress and perfect this skill. The ability to initiate and maintain a conversation allows you to persuade others to buy your product, meet and make connections with high-level inner circles, and drastically boost your ability to attract girls.